Thank you everyone for joining. This is the Cargo Webinar Series 5.0 from Simba TVS. I'm Victor Momodu, your host and the Product Marketing Manager for Three-Wheeler. We're thrilled to have you join us this morning. We're streaming live from the head office of Simba TVS in the heart of Lagos. Simba Group is a key player in the Nigerian business landscape since 1988. We've been part of the Nigerian business landscape for over 36 years, and we've been key players in five dynamic sectors like the transport, the power sector, the agricultural sector, the ICT, infrastructure, and data transmission. As the exclusive distributor of TVS Motor Company India, we bring you the world's finest 2- and 3-wheeler in motorcycles and tricycles. From the versatile TVS King Kargo, which we will be talking about today, to the iconic TVS tricycle, you know, the yellow keke you see everywhere you go across Nigeria. We've got a vehicle for every of your need. We also have a range of reliable and popular motorcycles, including the HLX 125, the HLS EX, and the Neo NX. Our extensive network in over 23 locations and over 300 service points across Nigeria ensure that you are always covered. TVS Motor Company is a global leader with more than a century of innovation under its belt. The partnership of the Simba Group and TVS Motor brings world-class expertise with a legacy of trust and quality. TVS has delivered satisfaction to over 44 million customers across 70 countries. I say it again, satisfaction to over 44 million customers across 70 countries. And here in Nigeria, TVS products are everywhere you look, which I believe is a testament to the product reliability and our commitment to excellence. We are proud to say as Simba Group that Simba TVS, that we are part of the lives of over 4 million Nigerians daily, empowering them to reach their full potential, helping them to get to where they need to go. Now, for TVS King Kargo that we'll be talking about today is a product that is well known to our guests, and we will be discussing. So my guest today is Mr. Monday Jacob Akobo. You are very welcome, Mr. Monday. I can call you Mr. Monday or I call you Mr. Jacob. Which one do you prefer?
Anyone.
Okay, great. I think let's go by Mr. Monday. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Monday. Mr. Monday is a logistic operator. He currently uses the TVS King Kargo to help businesses around Lagos to deliver food. What are those things that you carry with your vehicle, sir?
Yeah, I'm happy to be here this morning.
Thank you.
Let me just I do carry. Initially, I wanted to buy something better because of I don't know that Cargo TVS can deliver what I wanted to do before.
Oh wow!
Yes.
Wow!
So because I was into commercial, and I discovered that there are challenges there. I cannot be able to go on with the operation.
Okay.
So, okay, let me go and buy something like vehicle that can carry luggage of people. Like maybe if you buy load, I can be able to carry it from one place to another place.
Okay.
So I met somebody who is a staff in this company, which the person of Mr. Ayo already. He now told me that there's a product that can help me. So, well, if there's any products, well, I'm doubting, but I want to buy Sienna.
Okay, so Sienna was what you had in mind. So
Are
you going to be using the Sienna to do delivery, or was it the cargo business helping businesses with their logistics. Was that what you wanted to use the Sienna for?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to use the Sienna for.
Okay.
But that aspect, you have to consider the issue of the fuel, the issue of the maintenance, and other things. So when the staff told me that they have a product, and I was like, which kind of products can serve me, like compared to Sienna? So I was like, okay, I don't know whether there's a product in a TVS company that can carry the load I want to carry. Because the kind of load I want to carry is not just really light load.
Okay.
I like to carry like cement, and you carry cement,
Okay.
and you carry like white stones, because I have a person who's selling white stone. I also do white stone.
Okay.
So I also carry like I can be able to go to airports, can be able to go far.
Okay.
Without any person harassing me.
So those were your own
yes.
major highlight. The things you were looking for was a vehicle that can carry white stone, carry cement,
yes.
and then go to places like airports, the local or the international?
Both local and
international airports. Okay.
There are some area that commercial vehicles, even Korope, Sienna, they will not allow them to go. I did not know that before. Until I got this TVS, I can go anywhere.
Wow. So you mean that the places that Korope cannot go, yes, that Sienna cannot go, yes, you go with your TVS King Kargo.
Yes.
Now please, let's be more specific, because we need people to actually they learn from you, because there's no, you say you cannot buy experience. You have experienced the product, you are using it. So give us an example. What's an example of a place a Korokwe cannot go or a Sienna cannot go that you are currently using your TVS to get to?
I play like I've been to international airports. Terminal 1.
Terminal 1,
yes.
International Airport.
Yeah.
Okay, you mean is it the cargo section of the?
It's not the cargo section. It's the passengers space.
Okay.
The passenger space. The day they took me there, I was like, I don't know, going to push me back because it's only the security vehicles that
go there.
Go there. Only the security vehicles that can go there. So when I'm not those security guys, there's the soldiers and the police, they don't even talk to me.
They didn't look at you.
Yes.
Because it's actually it's a logistic vehicle.
They asked me, what is inside? I told them that it's stone. So what kind of stone? I came down, I opened the back, they saw that it's white stone. They go, okay, you can go.
Wow, so you actually use it to carry white stone?
Yes. So that is what I tried to that place.
Okay.
So Sienna, as I said, Sienna is not other private these things is not allowed to do.
Yeah, because it looks like a passenger vehicle.
Yes.
Because if you bring a Sienna, they'll probably look like, do you have some people in there? But this one, they know that is strictly
conveying the goods and the operator.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that insight. So you said, so instead of going for the Sienna, you bought the Kargo.
Yes.
And how long have you been using the Kargo?
I bought the Kargo is on the 13th August 2022.
I like your sense of recall. You know the date, the month.
It's mine.
It's yours.
I bought it by myself, and I can be able to give account of it.
Wow. Cool. So and since then, how has it been? Yeah.
It has never given me a problem, an expected problem. When you are expecting something to happen and the thing did not happen. So it's like it's a wonderful.
And thank you very much.
My expectation.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Because you see, your testimonial is actually why we are hosting this cargo webinar. Because a lot of people like you did not know about the product. And then when the product was introduced to you, you had questions, and you, like you said, now, even after putting your money down to buy, you are still expecting problems. But since 2022 August, you said this is 2024 November. I think it is safe to say that the product is fuel efficient. So let me not be the one to tell the story actually. So tell me, in terms of fuel efficiency, which of because we pride ourselves that we know that this vehicle actually helps you to maximize profit in terms of fuel efficiency, in terms of mileage, that you are able to do more miles with less fuel. And in terms of that, it's a low maintenance vehicle. Which of these attributes have you found to be true? And can you tell us, is there a story about it? Fuel maintenance?
Who, when I took this decision of buying these products, a lot of friends were like, you are not wise. You don't know what you are doing with your money. So why can't you go for something else? Today, some of them are even said, you are a wise guy. See the cost of the fuel in the town. Because if I, with 10,000 naira fuel, which is 8 liters, you can be able to go far. Go to somewhere like Agbara, close to Agbara.
Agbara, that's Ogun State.
Yes.
From where do you go to Agbara?
I can move from Egbeda to Agbara. I can move from Egbeda to Agbara. And
that should be well over 50 kilometers.
Yes. So the issue of fuel consumption, I think is far better. I'm enjoying it. No, it's not telling me that I'm using this particular products. It's not, if you ask them, they'll tell you better that this product is not consuming fuel.
So because I'm just trying to picture you, so and you carry full load of whatever you are carrying.
Yes, I carry full load.
And then you go from here to Agbara.
Yes, normal Marwa, those the so-called commercial one.
Yes.
When you are carrying load with it, you will have problem with corp, slider bores, and but in this product, I was like, what did I use to do this corp and slider bores? Because I carry heavy duty load, I carry heavy loads, and nothing happened to it for almost 2 years, more than 2 years.
Because the product is actually built for carrying loads.
So I now look at it. Some people say they don't know what they use to produce this product, because what they don't expect me to carry is what I carry.
I actually like what you've said, because you see, I think a lot of challenges people have often is we use products for the purpose it is not made for. Yes. Like the regular tricycle is made for carrying passengers, and then of course they have load. But this is a product. Cargo, the TVS King Kargo is a product that is built for load. And that's why we have different different categories. There are different variants of it. We have the pickup. That's the one that has that low back. Yes. We have the cargo. That's the one, like the one on the picture behind me. Okay, this is the one you are using. This is the one that has a box. Yes. So, and they all come with different purposes, So I think I'm surprised that the cargo has surprised you, if I can use that word. If I can use that word. So apart from, you can see on the screen, we have the different variants. We have the open tray grill, which is good for voluminous goods. We have the cargo box, which, you can see, you can even put a branding of your company on the box. And then we have the pickup. And so we have the pickup, and this is not all. We actually have it in form of an ambulance. You can see it. We have it in form of a water tanker, which can also be used for maybe a fuel tanker, a fire tender, and waste disposal truck. And we have people all over Lagos using these products. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Monday, for giving us this insight. So you've talked about fuel wise, and when you were talking, there was something that came to my mind. I simply realized that in 2022, when you bought this vehicle, I think petrol was probably still selling for
160,
165 or thereabout, or 156.
165.
And then it's always been giving you. And now when fuel has now gone from 165 to, I think we buy 1,050, 1,080.
112. Let's 12. The NNPC sold it at the rate of 125. The other individuals will sell it 150, some area 12.
So I'm super sure that now you will really feel like, wow, I took a very good decision then.
Yeah, that is why some of them will say, you are very wise. It's like you have seen ahead.
I like that. I like that. So, so with TVS King Kargo, you thinking ahead, you're seeing ahead. So, but aside from fuel efficiency, how about in terms of maintenance? How is the vehicle for you maintenance-wise?
Yeah. When you come to area of maintenance, the maintenance depends how you are working. Like if you know that you are using it every day, you need to service it every month.
So monthly service.
Yes, and you need quality engine oil, heated engine oil, because it's what you give that it will give you. So you don't need to use the roadside oil. Even giving to somebody, you can also tell him that don't use roadside oil to service.
That's important. Even for us too, we say it often that these vehicles you are using it for your business. So it's a business investment, and you should treat it as an investment. The same way you would be sure to not to not mess up with your investment. Don't use low quality engine oil, and we'll service once in a month. So typically routine monthly maintenance, that's all you've been doing? Is there anything else? Have you done anything?
That is what I've been doing. And I make sure that every your battery, you need to charge your battery.
Okay.
Check your battery to make sure that the battery is fully charged.
Okay. Typically, if you walk every day, do you still need to do that?
It's not every day, every month. I used to check. I used to go and meet a battery charger to check it for me, because I know that the battery is expensive, and the battery is, since then, I've not changed the battery.
So 2 years, you've not changed battery?
I've not changed.
Even for us that drive cars, we usually are advised to change our battery a year, 2-3 months. So in 2 years, you've not changed the battery?
Not changed the battery.
Interesting.
My vehicle is outside. I will never change the battery. You can confirm it, you can see it. I'm not changing the battery.
So it's just in 2 years, you've just been changing engine oil.
Yes.
And you are good to go. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so very much so the logistic business, how is it? Now, I think for you have a competitive edge. That means for someone that wants to carry the same load as you are using less fuel. So you are likely going to make more money. But generally, give us, like, if I want to come into the logistic business and I come to meet you and I ask that you advise me generally about the business, what will you tell me?
The logistic business, you must have the little knowledge of it. 2, you must make sure that your vehicles, you must try to minimize your costs in terms of fuel. That's the area that TVS can help you. Because it's a competitive market. People are coming in. A lot of people are coming in. So you cannot just have your price while other people are bringing their own
low. True. You have to be competitive. Yes.
And the only way you can be able to meet up is by on the area of fuel. Because if the fuel consumption, if the cost of fueling it is less, you make more money than when you are spending much on that fuel.
For sure.
So another aspect, another area is the person, if you are the one using it yourself, or the operator, or give it to somebody to use it on your behalf. There are some little challenges. We are not being harassed by those touts sometimes. We are not being harassed. But if you know what you are doing, there are some areas you see police. Normally they will be on the route. They will come up and say, "What do you carry?" and all that. But if you are wise and you know what you are doing, you don't need to waste your time, because the person who is going to receive this goods is waiting for you. Sure. So you can be able to sort yourself. You can say, "Officer, take 500.
That one, you can't say that one on there. So I understand.
So you find your way for you to meet up. Because if you don't want to sort yourself out, the person who is going to receive this thing is after time. It's time.
No, I understand what you're saying. So basically, you've actually highlighted two things that I think it's super important to mention. That one of it is that you must ensure that your operating cost is low.
Yes.
And the biggest operating expense in logistics is probably the fuel.
Yes.
So, of course, TVS helps you to do that. And so you must ensure that whatever vehicle you get is a vehicle that has low fuel, consumption, has high fuel efficiency. And then secondly, the operator must ensure that he's smart about making delivery right on time. Yes. He must be smart about it, to ensuring that they make delivery right on time. Yes. And then another thing I think you said that is key is your pricing. Your pricing must be competitive.
Yes.
So such that, because you are not the only player in the market. Yes. So if anybody is coming and your price is higher, then definitely you are playing yourself out. But with good prices, you will do fantastic. Thank you. I think those are some very good insights for anybody. Please, if you do have questions, for our guests, you can drop it in the comment section. You can also raise your hand. Our time is running out very fast. I think we have less than 5 minutes to the end of this webinar. So please raise your hand to ask these questions, or drop the questions in the comment section, so that we can ask Mr. Monday to help us, to give us insights. Thank you. So now another thing I wanted to ask is, how do you source your customers?
Sometimes when I started this thing, I have a little challenge because I'm not online.
Okay.
Yes, I'm not online. So someone called me, the company called Global Carrier.
Okay.
Global Carrier. They called me, went to the office, and they told me that they need me.
Okay.
So when I got there, submitted my emails, and anytime they have an order, they will call me, or I see it online, I will pick an order.
Oh, okay.
It got to a point that what they are offering me is not enough for me, because I'm the owner of my products. So I have to tell them that I cannot continue the service. Now, there are some places I do stay, because there's online and offline. The offline is those people in the marketplace, those women that are buying rice, buying indomie, buying water. Some people doing a party, they will call me. So I have positioned myself in a marketplace like Agege. Yes.
No, you call the one name.
Agege on my side.
Okay.
I will stay there. Those women cannot afford carrying big motor. They cannot afford the cost of the motor. They now come to me, please come and carry me. this thing for me.
I see what something you didn't say there. I actually get it. So what you're saying is like at those you position yourself strategically in markets,
Yes.
and then people that because your price is reasonably much better than every other person
Yes.
because it is your maintenance, your operation cost is lower. People come to you, and then so that means that partnership you had at first with that company you mentioned it's not paying you as much as what you have now.
Yes, it's not paying me as much as what I have now because I can do work of 40, 50. Sometimes I'll be tired. Sometimes people will be calling me because I have customers that are looking for me.
Okay.
So why should I stay in that previous place that's paying salary?
Okay, so that one was more like a salary.
Yes.
So but what you do now, you said 40, 50. So that means you can do like a 40K a day or
Yes, I can do 40K a day.
40,000 naira a day.
Yes. I can
So
do 40, I can do 30. Depends.
Yes. So, but unlike the other one that even though you have your own vehicle, they were still paying you a fixed amount. Cool. So I get you.
There's a kind of monitoring track.
Okay, they put tracker on your own vehicle. I get you. I understand why you had to like. It's not a good deal. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Monday. We actually have a few questions. I'm actually trying to pick it up. So, one. Sorry, I didn't get this. Your name. It's very long. It said, "Do you have loan facility for business owners interested in purchasing any of your vehicle?" Well, directly, no. We don't sell on credit, but we do have finance partners. We do have finance partners who, comes in like a third-party financing that helps our customers, potential customers. They are able to, if you can, I'm going to drop a number so you can connect with us. So we will introduce you to our finance partner. For us as a business, it's we are not in the business of financing, so we really cannot begin to monitor. So, but to help out because we know these vehicles, everybody, a lot of people require credit facilities. So we have finance partners that we can introduce you to. I'll drop a number. You can send WhatsApp chat, and then we will take it from there. So another question. Thank you too for asking the question. Good morning. As an entrepreneur, I need installment payment. So it's basically the same. It's basically the same thing. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Sadiq from Lagos Island. I think the answer I gave earlier did answer the question. So our time is fast spent, but please, I'm going to drop a number so that please you can send WhatsApp chat to that number. Please help me put that number up. So please, you can 0909 0909 092 9757. 0909 092 9757. So please, you can pick up this number. You can chat with us. We will introduce you to the finance partners, and then I believe that we can be able to make something work. So this is all that we have for you today. Thank you so very much. I believe you picked up one or two things from Mr. Monday's story. He wanted to buy a Sienna, and he bought a cargo, and it's over 2 years now, and he's been enjoying it. And he didn't know that fuel prices will be what it is today. But right now, he's the same people that told him he was not wise in making the decision are telling him he was very, he had that vision and he's done a good job for himself. Thank you very much. Thank you. Do have a fantastic weekend. Please pick up that number. You can, chat with us, and then we can take any other questions that you have. Okay, someone is saying, Giddy Logistics is saying, I have a question. I will take your questions quickly. Yes, I said you chat with us, then we will introduce you to the finance partner. Chat with us on 090-092-9757. I'm seeing more people asking. So, Giddy Logistics, can you please type your question quickly, or do you want to ask the question directly so that you can unmute? Our time is fast spent. If you want to unmute, please unmute to ask this question or drop it in the chat so we can, because we need to close this call in 2-3 minutes. So I think there's a new message in the chat. My key takeaway from the webinar is your fuel efficiency and durability. Awesome. Thank you. You hear Mr. Monday tell us that he's used the cargo for over 2 years and he's not even had to change the battery. All he's asked to do is, use, do monthly service, use good fuel, and, it's good.
Engine oil.
Good engine oil, and it's good to go. So, can I have a what? A loan. Yes, I mentioned to you that we don't offer directly, but we have finance partners. So please, I think Giddy Logistics, you want to ask a question. Can you unmute to ask that question? Or you drop it in the chat, whichever works for you, but because we need to close this call now. We can't hear you.
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay, now we can hear you. Please speak up.
Me? Yes, good morning, everyone. Yeah.
Good morning. Please speak up. We can't hear you.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Your team, people that are working for you, team management. I want to ask about team management. Running your business, how has it been? Have you been running it yourself, or you have a team people that works for you? How do you manage in terms of logistics? Your team in terms of running?
Okay, I think I get some of your questions, but honestly, I don't have all of it. I think you are trying to ask Mr. Monday how he is operating the logistics business, and we would love to have this question. Can you type it, please? It helps us.
All right,
because the whole idea of this is we want to have some form of peer mentoring. We see that you are also into the logistic business. So ask this question so that I'm going to type it on the chat group since we can't hear you very well.
Okay, I'll type it now.
Okay. Please chat it so that we can just ask Mr. Monday and we can close this webinar. So we are waiting for you. So do you have people working with you, or you work by yourself alone?
I work by myself alone.
Okay, so you are the one driving the cargo.
So I'm the one driving the cargo.
Okay, cool. So we are actually waiting for the question from she's actually into logistics too. Gidix Logistics. So I think our question is directly to you. So but you've not embraced technology. You said you are not online. Now are you online?
I'm not online for the business, but I'm online personally for personal.
So being online helps you, because I think there are some small things, like you can set up a WhatsApp business so that, because sometimes, so one of the things I found out is that businesses don't keep data. if you have people come do business with you today, you should actually have their numbers saved. Because if you have repeats, repeat service, buying of your service, somebody who used you today, every time the person wants to use you, he calls you to use you. Then if you have 10, 20, 15 of those kind of people that regularly comes back, and then even referrals, it's fantastic. And then if you have online presence too, it helps.
Yeah.
Because anybody that needs to use your service, like now you are on our webinar, we should be able to refer people to you and said, go to Mr. Monday's Instagram, go to Mr. Monday's, it's just a bit of an advice that these are things that can help you expand the business, because we want to see you grow. We want to see you become a fleet operator. That's where you not just manage one cargo, but have many cargo.
Yeah. I have an intention of getting another one. If I get two,
Yes.
maybe I have two products, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Because when I was online, carry the customers that are directly to the companies.
Okay.
And I discovered that there are some women, those mama, some people that are offline.
Yes.
They need this service.
Of course.
More than
Of course, online people.
The online, they have Okada that are picking little something. But offline, there's nothing like that.
Yeah, I get you.
And I see that the offline, the demand
is higher
than this online.
True.
I have to switch up.
No, I
can be able to go
online,
but I will not be there. I'll put somebody
to work that for you. True. And I think that's a very critical insight, even for our audience, because what you have said is nobody, you can't buy it. It's an insight from practice,
yes,
not from theory. That you have strategically positioned yourself in a place where all the mamas in the market can reach you, and then the demand is even much more. Awesome. Thank you. I think we have Giddick's logistics question now. Hello, sir. Would like to ask about the management of your logistics in the fleet operations. Or have you been the only one running the business? Also, using a tracking to monitor. How can we deal with the staff that tamper with the tracking machine? Okay, so you have been running it directly yourself. So you actually don't have the challenge that Giddick's logistics is talking about. Or is there anything you can share about that? Staff tampering with tracker. That's what she's talking about.
And when your operators, before you employ operators, you have a responsible, reliable guarantors. And there are some conditions, there are some things you have to put it to him that this is what I don't want it to happen. And if you discover that the operator tamper with tracker, you can call the guarantors and you replace it. Now you are going to tell the operator where to park the vehicle. At what time you need to park the vehicle. Because if you are operating the vehicle and you say you should park by 6 o'clock, you should know that 6 o'clock is 6 o'clock. So if there's any issue that we want you not to be there by 6 o'clock, you should tell the management that, look, this is what is on there. You can be able to see it through your tracker. So
thank you so very much, sir. I think GD's Logistics, thank you for this question. I will refer you to there's another webinar we have. If you go to our YouTube page at TVS Nigeria, we have one webinar that we do. It's called Make Your Money Work for You. And on that webinar, we've actually hosted about 3 different fleet operators, not for cargo, not for this vehicle, but for the passenger one. And I think if you take time to watch those videos, they share their own different ways of managing staff. And and I think if you go watch those the webinar, you would get loads of insights on some of these questions you are asking, how to manage staff, how to even ensure that the people that you hire the right person, and things to put in place that will ensure that everybody aligns, because at the end of the day, they say where there are no rules, the abuse is inevitable. So because something Mr. Monday said actually pointed me in that direction when he said you should bring guarantors. So if you go and watch those webinars on Make Your Money Work For You, we spoke. I spoke on those webinars with we had one operator who had 80 vehicles on the road in Lagos. He had 50, and then he had he had the remaining 30 scattered around Kano, Taraba, and Zaria. We also spoke with another fleet operator that has 100 vehicle actively in Lagos. She did also share insights on how to manage staff. So please go to our website, our YouTube page at TVS Nigeria. You will find those that webinar series is called Make Your Money Work For You. Please go watch them, and then you would be able to get better mastery at managing your staff and ensuring you hire the correct person. Thank you, everyone that has joined this webinar. We are grateful. So this is the end of it. We are going to have the recording posted on our YouTube page, so you can watch it again and again. Thank you. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye-bye.